everyone, welcome home. Today we are back on site at this property in Northamptonshire. If you haven't seen the first video in the series, we actually came on completion day, so go and watch that one first. But yeah, we're back. It has been just over 3 months, and as you can probably tell, a lot has happened. So let's take a walk around. We're going to show you everything, show you the progress, and show you actually, what is going to happen, what they're doing. So let's get into it. So starting out the back, that will become the front. We did talk through everything in the first video, but I feel like if you haven't watched that one, you'll be able to kind of piece together what's going on. So between the telephone pole here and the tree is where the new entrance is going to come in. They're closing up the entrance at the back and reopening the original entrance. So you pull up and you get the frontage of the house, you get that view, which I think is an amazing idea. I would love to do that if that was me. And then as we move around this way, over here is where they're going to have the quadruple carport, and above the carport, there's going to be a 1-bedroom flat. So I guess you could Airbnb that, you could rent it out, but the owners here are just going to use it for friends and family when they come and stay. And to be fair, you could put like a movie theatre or anything like that in there. There is just so much space here, and I really love what they're doing with it. So obviously the house is looking very different to the first time we came. You'll probably notice a lot of the windows have changed. They've had to lift those. There was a lot of bowing, and during that process they've had to source a lot of other materials that they weren't expecting to have to source. So bricks were an issue, stone was an issue, and I'll show you around the back, which I guess, yeah, the front, which is then going to become the back. This is the front now, that's the back. I'll show you what we've had to do, but let's head round. So like I said, sourcing materials has been a bit of a problem, but they're also trying to source a lot of things secondhand and making it as sustainable as possible, but also to keep it in keeping with the original house. So they've taken some stone from out of the back here to place around the front, around the windows, and then just here they are reopening up the cellar, which is going to be awesome. They're going to put a railing around it. I think that's really cool to have outdoor access into your cellar. And then over here we come to the doorway that is still here but won't be here. We're doing double French doors. They're doing double French doors here, and then these will also be another window, and then we come through into the living room, which is looking so different. This is the first room that we came into after visiting, it's been 3 months, and it is just crazy. The fireplace has been taken out, it's just been stripped to its bare bones. They are doing engineered wood flooring. It's going to be unbelievable, and they're still currently deciding what to do kind of window wise, but like I said, they're trying to keep it all within theme of the property. But the real star of the show at this house is what they're doing in the kitchen, and that's actually changed since we first told you what they were doing, because I feel like as projects go, things do naturally change, as you kind of see, but it's going to be unbelievable. But first I'll show you the dining room. Through into the kitchen. This is probably one of the biggest changes. The wall has been completely knocked down. This is going to be the most unbelievable space when it's finished. I can't wait to see it done. They're actually now taking out this wall. There was going to be like a snug room next door, but they're going to make that into like kind of like a dining area. Then there's going to be like a peninsula here into the kitchen, and where I'm stood right now is going to be a huge island. So to give you a bit of size context island wise, it's going to be kind of like here. Like here, there's going to be enough room for 4 stools, a wine cooler, having an induction hob, it's a borer hob. It's going to be a very open space. They wanted minimal but still cozy, just essentially no clutter, which I totally respect. So it's going to be a room that you walk into and it just feels really light and bright, but obviously with like the Aga, it's still going to feel quite homely, and I do really like that. I think it's going to be an exceptional space, and when you see kind of the colour theme and the flooring that they're doing, it really is just all going to come together so nicely. They're doing double dishwasher, and yeah, like I said, the dream. So as we come over, it then opens up and they're doing a sofa area here. Now, if you watch the first video, you'll know there's a back staircase here, but we also have a couple rooms through here. So this is where they're going to do pantry, plant room, and just essentially a ton of storage. So this room will be split in half. The half here will be pantry, and then plant room with like laundry and a sink to wash the dog in. And then, yeah, through here, straight down there is where you will see the carport and the little apartment. I think having 2 staircases is just the coolest thing. When I was younger, I used to think that that was like the ultimate sign of wealth, having 2 staircases in your house, and it's something that I've always aspired to have. One day we'll get there. So welcome to bedroom. Nothing's really changed in here. They've got an amazing alarm system put in, and that's kind of all to note in this room. But we move through, and this is where so many changes have happened. So this is going to be the guest space. And then if you remember, we head up into like the secret attic room. So we'll show you that one. I think this is amazing. I would love to live here. So yeah, not much has changed up here. It's just an empty space, but a really awesome room with a lot of potential. I definitely think, like I said, as a kid, I just thought this was the dream. But let's go and show you what's happened downstairs, because there's a lot. All right, so guest suite right here. So this is where things are really changing. Right here is going to be a passageway, and then obviously you can then head upstairs through that door or through here into the bathroom, which would be the family bath. And then through here, we have another passageway, which is going to lead us through to the master suite and the rest of the bedroom. So this will be family bathroom, and then this half will be ensuite. And then we get through to here, which is going to be the master suite. So like I said, this is all going to be a passageway. You'll then walk in here into essentially the master suite, and there's going to be some pocket doors here, dressing room, which is just, this is like the perfect shaped room for that, because it's just going to be lined with wardrobes down either side. It's definitely like I'm going to stop myself here. We're not going to call it a master suite anymore. Someone said to me in one of the recent videos a really good point. We're going to call it the primary bedroom, not the master bedroom, because it's 2021. So I hadn't actually thought about that. So thank you to the person that brought it up. So this is going to be the primary suite, dressing room. And then we come through into what will be the bedroom, which we're just going to step into very carefully. They also uncovered a bunch of awesome cast iron fireplaces, in kind of removing everything. I just think that's awesome. Yeah, this is going to be a very cool room. It's a really awesome space, and I love the fact that they've then got the dressing room. And what I did forget to mention is through here will then lead through into the ensuite, and they have Burlington bathrooms all ordered to go in, which, I mean, I definitely recommend. I may have had a tiny bit of input with that. I'm also doing Burlington in my house. Well, that's the plan. That's the ultimate dream. They just have the most incredible bathrooms. And then they've got a Chatter & Co bath going in here, which is crazy. It's going to be beautiful. So if you're into your bathrooms, I feel like you get the vibe. But come on through and see what they're doing through here. So they have the most impressive hallway. They're doing massive lights. We obviously have the staircase, which is really weird that we've not walked up there. This is a very cool part of the house. But yeah, really bright, really airy and open. And then we come through into, again, another guest suite, which they're going, guest bedroom, that they're going to add down here, kind of a wall, and we're going to have toilet, basin, shower. So it is going to have an ensuite, but I love this room. I think it's awesome to have the double-sided windows. I think if I lived here, I would even be tempted to make this my master just for the sake of it, because it's such a beautiful room having the double windows. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Everything's been stripped out. Like I said, things have slightly changed, but still the kind of the concept is the same. I think things are just being built out more, and yes, there's been some problems that they've hit, but it's all kind of happening now, which is really exciting. It's nice to see some progress. Like, this is completely different to when we first came and saw the house, and as it is evolving, it's definitely turning into that dreamy country family home that I really, you know, they wanted it to be, and it's really nice to see it happening for them. So we'll come back in potentially another 3 months and things will have progressed a lot. I will try and link down below as many things as I can. Like I said, Burlington bathrooms, they're also doing the engineered wood flooring in here, so I'll link down below who they're using for that. The windows, they're not 100% sure who they're using yet, but a lot of the things they're doing are local, and like I said, we're in Northamptonshire, so that's also local to me. And yeah, it's a really, really exciting one. I hope you're excited to join the journey. I hope you're, you know, excited seeing the update. So many things are happening. It's just going to be the most incredible property when it's finished, because it already feels great and it's like this. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see the journey, and I'll see you next week. Bye.